how fast? Hi everyone and welcome to Tactical Combat System channel. Today we continue with episode number 4 from the series Knife Combat for Beginners. In this video I will show you new kind of drills that you can implement in your training, and I will put accent on deploying and striking with the weapon using only one hand, strong hand and weak hand. As a disclaimer, again, I advise you check your local laws. In many countries carrying a fixed blade is illegal, so maybe the only variant that is remaining is a non-automatical folding knife. I advise you to respect the laws, and I am promoting the idea of a protector, somebody that is using his skills to protect his own life, his family life, and the community in which it's living in. And another disclaimer, in all my videos, the trees that I'm using as a target, they are dead trees. I start this video by reminding you the 4 main elements of Tactical Combat System. 1. Awareness, being able to identify in time potential threats. Number 2. Being able to deploy fast your weapon. Number 3, being able to strike fast. Number 4, that is coming with number 3, being able to strike precise. Guys, before we pass to the drills and the techniques of today, I remind you the most hardest and most important thing is to start. So the idea that you don't have time is not true. You can create time. If you want to learn these techniques, if you want to be able to use these skills to defend yourself, to use the knife, to have these skills to protect your life or your family life, you must start. Guys, it's very important, and I will repeat again, the use of the knife is deadly force. So we are training ourselves for that situation in which I must defend my life, my family life, or civilians around me. And this is the last resort, the last option to use deadly force. And I give you an example. Paris, terrorists entering in the church begin to stab with a knife other people. Yeah, so these are the situations in which we are using the knife, in which my life is in danger and I don't have other kind of options, or my family life or other civilians. We don't use these skills because I'm driving in the traffic, somebody is entering in a verbal conflict with me, we go down, it's giving me 2 slaps or 2 punches, I take the knife and I stab him. So make the difference and understand that knife is use of the deadly force. So guys, today we'll make different kind of drills, and we will use a technique, a very renowned method from boxing, yeah, using a rope, yeah, implemented in our knife drills. I was putting on the rope these blue things to see it because it's a very thin rope and maybe on the camera is not seeing so good. Yeah, so for this drill you need only your knife, your fixed blade, folding knife or training knife, and a rope that it must be tied at the level of your chin. Yeah, not very low, not very up, somewhere at the level of your chin. So guys, in boxing or other combat systems, they are using this useful method because it's very efficient. It's helping you a lot, having this explosion of exiting from the range of the punch. If you imagine this rope, it can be the jab, the cross, it can be a hook, yeah, and this movement that you must do from here to let your, from the legs to let your body and exiting on the other side, it's exactly the movement that you need in a situation of a punch to escalate that, yeah. But also it's very important to understand that this kind of movement, you don't make it from the head. I'm not making this. I'm in a normal position, and the only thing that I am moving, the movement is from the legs, yeah. It's like an explosion. Imagine that on your head you have like a string, like a rope, and you must not move it like this. So I'm here, I'm having the explosion of the leg and I will only exiting on the other side. When we talk about punches, we have the same. We exit, punch, punch, exit. So we start this drill having our fixed blade in our hand or our folding knife. I am in a fighting stance. From here, I am moving how I show you, exiting on the other side. Going again, exiting here, here, here. This kind of beginner drill from this exercise, it's good that you do it on timer. Yeah, you put the timer, I don't know, 2 minutes, and 2 minutes you are making only this. Exiting, moving. After you catch this movement, after you already can make this kind of movement without making this from the hand, without exaggerating the movement. Yeah, because in reality, if you are making this, you will not be able to excavate a punch. So the movement is very fast, and even in this situation, it's possible that the punch will touch you. Yeah, but you protect a lot of the most important part of your head, the chin. So you are here. So after you learn this kind of movement, we make the same thing, only that we put one strike. So I'm here, I am striking and entering. Here, nothing. Then again, I'm coming on the other side, strike, then entering. Then again, normal guard position stanza. From here I give one strike and then I'm moving my body easy, like I was showing you, going up on the other side, strike. I'm making very easy to understand the movement. Yeah, I'm striking, I'm making the same thing, going down from my legs, getting up. The same. When you strike, you don't strike in laterally. You try to keep the line as close as you can of the rope. Yeah, because your adversary, normally your aggressor, is your target, is here. Yeah, so entering, exiting, strike, entering, exiting, strike, entering, exiting, strike, as easy as you can. Exit, strike, exit, strike, exit, strike, exit. So guys, why we use a boxing training method in our knife drills? The answer is very simple, because this technique is very efficient. You will gain a lot of explosion and coordination of the body. But we must understand what we can take from this exercise and how we can adapt it to a situation that we will use the knife. So if I'm here and I'm deploying, entering, striking, and I'm using this exercise, the main idea is to change it in such a way that from here I'm creating distance. I'm not remaining on the place. So I'm entering, strike, create distance. The same concept, only that different kind of strikes. I'm here, I'm entering. So from here I'm using the boxing method. I'm exiting here, taking the shirt, taking the knife, uppercut from down to up, creating distance. So again, here, here, enter, When I'm entering, already the hand is going, taking the knife, uppercut moving. Keep it simple and efficient. Please. Take. Of course, guys, that this drill can be modified and modified again and again. Let's say I'm in a scenario, hand-to-hand combat is starting the fight. I'm here entering, punching, making more kinds of this drill, and then I must make fast the transition between the hand-to-hand combat because it was passing to weapon and create distance. So guys, what is the most important, and I want you to remember all the time, is to keep it simple and efficient. Fast draw of the weapon, fast strike, precise strike, making space. Simple, not complex thing. Don't complicate the things. It will not help you. You need to learn something that can be used in 1 week, in 1 month, in 1 year, not in 20 after you learn so good the movements. Simple, efficient, and it will work. So guys, now we pass to the second part of this episode, and I want to discuss with you the importance of being able to deploy your weapon with only one hand, weak hand or strong hand. And I give you an example why you must be able to do this. You are with a child, you are with a daughter, with your son, something is happening, somebody is beginning to stab people. You must, with one hand, keep your children near you in such a way that he is not scared and run facing the aggressor, to not be in front of the aggressor. So you must protect it, and with the other hand you must be able to deploy your weapon. So one hand is not anymore useful. You must make all the stuff with the other hand. Another example that I can give you is you are shot, you are cut, and this hand is not operating anymore, so you must be able to deploy your weapon with only one hand. If you are training all your life, many years, deploying your weapon with one hand but only with a strong hand, you will be good. But if in the next week, in the next year, you will be cut in that arm, you cannot use anymore that arm that you were training with so much time with it. It will not help you nothing if you were not able to deploy it with the hand that it's considered a weak hand. It must not exist weak hand or strong hand. So very important to understand that in reality everything is changing and you must be prepared for everything. Simple exercise. We begin with the first drill. I'm in a normal position. The same hand is going to be more easy, and to not have the intention to operate also with this hand, you put the hand on the back, or you put the hand like you are protecting somebody in your back, and you operate with this hand your weapon. Very simple. The same hand is making all the things. I'm taking the t-shirt up, but when I take the t-shirt up, I'm not letting it again down in this, so I'm not taking it here and I'm making this. You see the movement, because again it's covered. When I was making with the weak hand was staying here until I was deploying the knife. So what I'm doing now, I am taking the shirt but making like this position, so when I come back I am on the knife. So again, I'm not making this. It can work also like this, but it's existing the possibility if your t-shirt, for example, it's full of blood, of sweat, it's more heavy when you are making these two, or if you have other kind of material, to go fast down, so it will not cover again, but when you want to take it out, it can happen this, so very important to learn the good movement from the beginning. I am catching and I'm giving the t-shirt laterally, like I want to make this. I don't make it, but this is the movement. So now when I come, I am already on the knife. In the normal deployment, I was going up, taking out. Here, I am going laterally and take it. Again, lateral, going on the knife, up. Here, I'm not doing anymore this kind of movement until how I was doing here, up, very up the movement, because I need to be close with for my knife, and if I'm going here, it's dead time, I must come again down to take the knife. So for me it's important to deploy it very fast, and I will remain with the hand here. So here, take it out. So this is the exercise, the drill that we start with. Here, out, remaining in the position. If you want also to change, good. So for the weak hand, the things are changing, yeah? Because my knife, it's arranged on my belt especially for the strong hand. But we must adapt to the situation and train from this position if we are hit, if we cannot use the strong hand, to being able to deploy the knife with the weak hand. And I'm doing the same movement. I'm taking the shirt laterally, the knife is released, I'm going down, take it in the reverse grip. Now I cannot make this because it's blocking in the knife. I cannot make this because even if I'm making like the other technique, I'm going with the hand too much, and when I'm coming, I have again another movement that it must go in the same direction. So the movement, it's simple, I'm taking up and I'm ready to strike. Again, here, up, deploying. So weak hand, normal position, take t-shirt up, knife, reverse grip, ready to use it. Face. 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 So guys, what we do now? We make these drills. I was showing you with one hand strike. I was showing you also with the other hand in the reverse grip. We make the both techniques, but using also the rope technique. So I'm here, I am making one, and then I'm going only with one hand, deploying, striking, poof, creating space. I'm not exiting too much, I'm not making so much space because to remain in the focus of the camera. You understand that after I'm striking, I'm going as much as I can away. So first, one entering stab. This is with the both hand, yeah? Both hand, then entering one hand, then entering weak hand, reverse grip, stab. Both hands, easy, don't hurry, you will have time also for making faster. One hand, strong hand, strike. One hand, weak hand. Another drill that you can make with a rope, I have the knife, I'm entering, strike, entering again, changing the grip in the reverse grip for the left hand, strike, entering again, change the grip, strike, entering again, strike. So guys, from the beginning I want to tell you that I am not advising you to flip the knife when you are in a fight, yeah? I'm flipping and changing because, again, from the same idea, in a real situation, the fine motor skills will not be the same. So if I'm making this movement, it's possible that my adversary is moving and I drop my knife down, so it will be very bad. This, what you see here, one, changing, two, it's only for the motricity of my body and for having much more knowledge about my weapon, weight, and how to move. This is all. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget, if you like the content that I'm creating and sharing with you, subscribe to my channel, and if you have other ideas about other topics that you want me to make videos about it, let it in the section below. Until next time, take care.